Yo, what's going on, guys? All right, so we're going to address an elephant in the room. I got a little bit of a rhetorical question for you guys, okay? Something you can ask yourselves. You guys know I like to give you guys a little bit of perspective, little outside perspective here. Make you guys think a little bit, right? Outside the box. So I know we see a lot of people on X and on YouTube and say, well, it's possible that the bull runs over and we're headed back down, okay? First of all, people who say we're headed back down, I don't think you've ever actually seen a bear market progression to the downside, right? Like when we start a bear run, it is red every single day, like 50%, 70%. Everything's down, blood in the streets for like 12 months straight. There is no green pump days and stuff like that. It's just blood, right? First of all, okay? So here's a little perspective for you. Okay, so is it possible? The rhetorical question here is it more likely that the price is heading down because of the price action of Bitcoin and we've topped and yada, yada, yada? Or is it more possible that the ETFs on Bitcoin have artificially inflated the price of Bitcoin over the last 8 months or so, right? Which has caused Bitcoin to overperform where it should be. And is it possible that we're still on track because in the last 3 cycles, and there's only been 3 cycles before this one, we have an average of a little over 500 days between the Bitcoin halving and the peak of the market. Okay, 500 days roughly between the Bitcoin halving and the peak of the bull run. Right now, we are only about 70 days past the halving. Not even close to 500 days past the halving. Not even a little bit. Not even a quarter of the way past, right? So is it possible, again, that the ETFs have artificially inflated the price, manipulating the charts, causing people to think that we've already topped, and that we're still going to top 500 days after the halving, or on average, around 500 days after the halving, right? Is that the more likely scenario to play out, the same scenario that's played out every single cycle up to this point, seeing as there has been no valid reason presented why Bitcoin's price would suddenly, or the crypto market in general, would suddenly go from topping 500 days after the halving to only 70 days past the halving. That's quite a dramatic drop, in my opinion, and there has not been like a slow progression of this happening over the cycles. It's always been an average of a little over 500. So to dramatically drop to only 70 days out of nowhere for no real valid reason, I think it's more likely, in my opinion, that the charts are kind of misleading and the price of Bitcoin has been artificially inflated due to the ETFs, which is causing a whole lot of people to misinterpret where we are in the cycle, right? I think that's the more likely scenario than simply we've topped 70 days after the halving for no random reason whatsoever. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of and to say that. So also on top of that, one more reason why is that so every cycle, okay, not only does the total crypto asset classes market cap reach new all-time highs, but so do the prices of everything, right? For the most part, everything. So yes, Bitcoin slightly made a new all-time high. It was like a few $1,000s. When you zoom out, it was only a few $1,000s of a new all-time high for Bitcoin, and pretty much nothing else even got close to its old all-time high, let alone made new all-time highs. So you got your outliners, but you know, so that also happens every bull run as well, and none of that has happened either. None of it, right? So again, there has not been a reason that I have seen that's been valid that would suddenly dramatically shift the entire 4-year cycle to topping 70 days after the halving instead of 500, and pretty much nothing reaching new all-time highs, including the entire asset class's market cap. Because in the peak of the last bull run, the total market cap of crypto was about $3 trillion. And that's about where we got again so far as a high this time around, pretty close to $3 trillion. So all of that, all of a sudden, just changes completely and utterly for a mysterious reason that no one has been able to present to me so far. Right? Just cuz. Just cuz. Trust me, bro. It's a trust me, bro source, I guess. I don't know. So I haven't seen those things be invalidated yet. No one has presented me with any logical explanation as to why the entire market cycle would shift in such a dramatic way for no reason whatsoever. Or, again, was the price of Bitcoin just artificially inflated because of ETFs being introduced? You tell me. What do you guys think? Hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Smash the join button, guys, if you want help structuring your portfolio, identifying your weak points, your strong points. I spent a pretty good chunk of today, actually, looking at members' portfolios and stuff. I love it. I love helping you guys out like that. So click the join button for that. Or if you need more personalized coaching, jump over to the Patreon, guys. You get one-on-one Zoom calls with me. We can go over your portfolio. I can help guide you through everything, answer all your questions. My portfolio is over there. We're also uploading some TA lessons over there as well. So check out the Patreon, guys. Links down below. Follow me on X. Like and subscribe. See you later.